First breath I took, a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the pivot and strike, finish the kill. Influenced by might, with every sentence reveal. I won't pay back, fuck a dollar bill. Remain calm as the pressure build. Gotta endure until I let this pump whistle at my foes in memory of Emmett Till. I only live to do my master's will. It's U.P.K, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battlefield. Gone astray but made greater. In my return, left to my mistakes. Every error was a lesson learned. Now I don't move, let's it get approved. Won't take a step till it get confirmed. Armed and take what was made for our sakes. March like a tank. One step will make the ground shake. My people sick in their head, Lord, let this truth spread like an outbreak and bring hell that them crackers can't escape. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I want payback for the scars in the slave memoirs. Till Christ arrive, I can't let it slide. Ignore the lies, the only free will that's before your eyes. It's life or death, nigga, you decide. This heaven was made for me and my fellow. I patiently wait with my eyes on the sparrow, and I pull the trigger while my lips kiss the barrel. Before I ever let a white bitch do me like Othello. I want out this wicked life like Romello. By any means, this devil pulling strings like Geppetto. Lay hold on this brotherhood, I swear I never let go. And fuck that silver spoon, got too much love for the ghetto. Till the score settle, if need be, I die for the cause. Just to hear them angels applaud. And I'm true by every word I say, cause I know my victory on the way. You want it? Nigga, walk this way. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched. Can't do in the clutch. They hate but they can't doubt us. We princes of the power, what you know about us? Evil all around us, but a nigga straight, I told you I can't be touched. Only angels walk at my pace. And I'm grateful for the words that had me delivered. I'm hungry for the glory, but I ain't eating till I feed my next. One West, what I die for. Attire out the book of Numbers, this rifle from the Archangel Michael. My niggas rebels, you can't deny them. It's 144, I be running to and fro with the Allah higher. My UPK soldiers ain't no folding or pretending. We in it for them crowns, fuck friends, we want dominion. In the election ascension, I hope I make it through. Give a damn what a bitch think, as long as my niggas know I'm true. Betrayed your kind to get success. We make it through the eye of the needle, nigga. I be this life may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched. It may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? Cause it's real, I be walking with them angels, boy, I can't be touched.
All right, clap it up, y'all. Shalom, Israel. YAHANNA, YAHANNA, Officer 50, Shapar Yala, Bunya Howard, Bunya Yasharala, representing the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And of course, y'all know this is the Thursday night scripture breakdown class, man, for H-Town. And what we're going to break down today, we're going to break down, you have to beware of fake Israelite groups. You have to be very, very selective. You understand? Because what I want everybody to understand is that your life depends on it. We're in here for life. You understand? And that's why the Israelite I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite group under Command General YAHANNA, man. That's why this place, the I.S.U.P.K, we say that we are not affiliated with any other Israelite groups. And that's real strong statement. And that's really serious. Because if you come in here, you are going to keep the laws of God. You're going to. We're not going to waver from it. We're not going to give you an off day or nothing like that. Because life depends on it. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people might not believe or feel that life depends on us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. But there's always Satan. There's always demons. There's always things that don't want you to be righteous. And if you let those things into your midst, those things will attack you, man. It will harm you. You know what I'm saying? That's why we keep those things away from us. We keep those sins away from us, right? We don't eat no pork. We don't allow no drugs around here. We don't allow no nations that's not our nations in here. That's very important. We don't get infiltrated. Period. You come to the door, you're going to get patted down. Period. If you're not black, Latino, or Native American, you're not coming in.
Right.
Period. And that's for our safety. Because there's beasts and animals that just love brand new, nice, sparkly, clean sheep to eat. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you come to one of our schools, you're going to get patted down, man. Ain't going to be no white boys coming in here shooting up the place. That's not happening here. You understand? Because we keep those things away from us. And one instance that I can give you, Yabakan, you have that story, is about the sister Joy Morgan, where her Israelite group, I.U.I.C, or whatever you want to call them, they would let in Africans. They would let in those wolves, those animals, those predators that love the nice, clean sheep. And Joy was a sheep. She was a lamb. This little girl she was a sweet little girl, man. 20-something years old, young enough to be my daughter. So I see her as a child, no more than these babies that's sitting out here. Thank the Most High for them, man, to have a chance to never eat pork, to never suffer from those things that's outside of these doors, man. To be special at birth and to know that you're special from birth. That's something else, man, for our people. You know what I'm saying? To be molded and raised into being priests and princesses. That's something else. To be in here with us in I.S.U.P.K, where they will always be protected, where they have an army behind them.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? To where they won't have to worry about those things outside of these doors. You see what I'm saying? That love to eat fresh, clean, delectable sheep. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
And here's the story about one of our beautiful sisters that got destroyed because she didn't do her due diligence and find a safe haven. And the only safe haven on the earth for us is these schools under the command of General YAHANNA. Go ahead, Yabakan.
Joy Morgan, murdered student, may have been given drugs without knowing. BBC News.
So this sister, this sister was clean. Not only was she murdered, but her murderer doped her up. A clean vessel. Go ahead, brother.
A murdered student by a fellow church member may have been given drugs without her knowing. An inquest heard. The body of Joy Morgan, 20, was found in Hertfordshire Woodland in October 2019, 2 months after Shafa El Israel was convicted of her murder.
Now, this cat that murdered the sister, he was an African. He wasn't of the 12 tribes. He wasn't our brother. He was a predator let in by an Israelite group that wants to love Africans. An Israelite group that doesn't understand why we slam the door in the African's face. It took this sister's murder for the Israelite group to understand it. I don't know because I don't follow them. I don't know if they still accept Africans or not. All I know is we don't. Straight up, we don't. Because they're not us. They're not this glorious, wonderful, magnificent, beautiful people that we are.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? That and they know that every time the Olympics come around and we mop the floor with them. You understand? They know who they are and they know who we are. Because we represent all the heathen countries. You see Australia running, it's going to be somebody black.
Right.
America running, it's going to be somebody black. England, somebody black. Britain, whatever else they got, Ireland, it's going to be black. You know what I'm saying? Because we got that. We have that blessing from the Lord, and that's what these animals hate. These other nations hate. You understand? Come on.
Traces of MDMA were found in her body, and the inquest was told there was no evidence that Miss Morgan would have taken the drug herself voluntarily.
So they found MDMA in her body, man. And there was no evidence that she would have taken this herself. So it's obviously it's obvious that this African drugged the sister. This African that this fake Israelite group let in drugged the sister. They let him take her home. And he was trying to steal the box. He drugged the sister and wound up killing her. You understand what I'm saying? We are the only ones that can love each other the right way. It's a family thing. Blacks, natives, and Hispanics. We can only love each other the right way. Anybody outside of the realm of our bloodline coming from the Lord, man, it's your enemy. Straight up. You have to beware of those people. You understand? My rib, I call her Rambo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My rib walk around knife, mace, pistol in purse. I'm like, damn, baby, which one? All three of them? Homicide Christ. Well, let me get you to this range so you don't make a mistake and hit me. Go ahead, Yabakan.
A coroner recorded a conclusion of unlawful killing.
Keep going.
Israel of Fordwich Road, Northwest London, was jailed for life and ordered to serve a minimum of 17 years for Miss Morgan's murder in August 2019, despite the fact her body had not been found.
So they didn't find her body at the point they jailed him. They put him in jail. Keep reading.
During sentencing, Judge Michael Sewell said Israel's cruel and cowardly refusal to reveal her whereabouts caused continuing distress and suffering to her family.
This African was such an animal. Not only did he murder the sister, he wouldn't give her family the whereabouts of her, the location of her body, continuing to torture unto her family, unto her mother and her father, and you know what I'm saying? And this is all because an Israelite group allowed Africans in it. If that sister would have been here with us, this wouldn't have happened to her, because she would have never met this animal that murdered her, that drugged her, probably tried to rape her. He murdered her, then he hid her body from her family and refused to tell where she was at, even though he was convicted. These are the things that lay in wait for us outside of these doors at I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA. I feel so sorry for my people that's still out there in the world. That's why we follow the commandments so hard. Look, you don't let any of the other nations in around you. You don't have to worry about them stabbing you in the back. You don't let drugs around. You don't have to worry about the police kicking in the door. You understand what I'm saying? You keep your sisters living clean. You keep your brothers living clean. You don't have to worry about STDs attacking. You understand what I'm saying? This is why you have to pick your surroundings when you're coming into the truth. And there's only one pick, and that's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under the Commander General YAHANNA.
That's right.
Part of the police evidence showed Salakia. 2 months later, the remains of Miss Morgan were found in Woodland off Chadwell Road, Norton Green, near Stevenage. Part of the police evidence showed the killer had been in the area of the woods shortly after Miss Morgan's disappearance in December 2018.
Read that part again.
Khan. Part of the police evidence showed the killer had been in the area of the woods shortly after Miss Morgan's disappearance in December 2018.
So he killed her, left her in the woods, left and went back to visit her.
That sounds like some Hamite type stuff.
That's next level right there. And they couldn't, nobody noticed him. Nobody in their school looked him in the eyes and, you know, couldn't see something was weird about, you know. In here, man, somebody new come around here, man, I know because I was new coming to Houston. And I know everybody looked me up and down and had eyeballs on me for a good couple of months. You know what I'm saying? What is this cat about? You know what I'm saying? How is he so easily, you know, you just gonna, here, take this sister home. We don't know you. We sure you got that twitch and that wild look in your eye, but Joy, go ahead on ride with him. That's not loving your sister, man. That's not loving your people. That's not putting your people first. You know what I'm saying? Yahawahan, could I please get Zephaniah 2 and 12?
I'm not on one kind.
That's not loving your people. That's not taking care of your sisters. That's not putting them first. That's not nothing, man. She's still in the world with no protection. with nothing over her head, with no hedges built around her. You know what I'm saying?
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 12. Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword.
That's the Lord talking, man. Yeah, they might have gave him his little 17 years. He probably gonna be out in what, 8, 9 years walking the street, but the Lord ain't gonna let him get away. The Lord ain't gonna let him get away what he done to this sister, man. This nice little sweet, innocent, 20-something-year-old child, man. And those brothers in IUIC or whatever you want to call it, they're not going to get away either, man. Because you are not complete in the word of the Lord, and you're too, what's the word? Bold, too stubborn. Let's just say too stupid to follow the I.S.U.P.K. You got this sister killed, man. This sister that was looking for the Lord, that was trying to live her life right. She's 20-something years old. She could have been out there twerking on a pole, man. Instead, she trying to serve the Lord and got thrown to an animal.
Right.
That's not loving your sister, man. That's not loving your people. In here, they say we hate our women. But if you ask our women, they'll tell you they are loved the most. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm straight up truth. My rib at home, she don't touch the doorknob. You understand what I'm saying? If she's going somewhere, I grab that doorknob. And I open that door and I look to make sure ain't nothing in front of her. If anything knocks on that door, I answer that door. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
She does not touch the doorknob. You understand? And that's the level of protection we put around our women in here. That's because we love them. IUIC don't love their women. Even though they give them what every woman believes she wants. Oh, my husband can only be married to me. He can only have one wife. There's just debate of men. Over here, we tell you the truth according to Scripture. Now, sis, him having more than one wife ain't against the Scripture. You're going to lose that fight, but you're going to be protected. We're not going to send you home with a hungry Hamite. You got 1 John 3?
John, sir.
Give me 1 John 3 and 15. And that's what it's about. It's about loving your people. It's about putting each other under protection, man. It's about learning how to serve your God. It's about getting away from America and getting away from disgusting things. You know what I'm saying? It's about becoming something this world hasn't seen in so long, man. Pure, righteous, being the ones that can judge the earth. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we do this for. Go ahead.
Kind. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 15. Verse 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer, and ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him.
There you go. Because they had such hatred for this little sister, such hatred for their whole congregation by letting in those that aren't of us. They are the murderers. They wear this murder of Joy Morgan on their shoulders. And here in the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA, we are never going to let them forget that or sweep it under the rug the way they want to. IUIC, all of you are murderers because you didn't love this sister properly and sent her home with something that would hurt her. That falls on top of all of you in IUIC. And that is why we are not affiliated with any of these dirty, stinking, disgusting Israelite groups, man. That tell you that you can do whatever it is that you want to do just so that they can buddy up to you. There's Israelite groups for weed smokers. There's Israelite groups for heathen haters. There's an Israelite group for people that like white people. There's an Israelite group for people. Is there one that still eats pork? I'm sure somewhere there's a stinking ass Israelite group that still likes to eat pork. You understand? In here, your flesh is going to suffer. You're going to have to, look, we don't eat Jiffy Pop cornbread mix because it got pork in it. You understand what I'm saying? That's how deep it get. We'll sit around and we'll sip all night, but not one brother will take a Jello shot. You understand what I'm saying? Because it has pork in it. We don't play around with these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Because your life depends on it. It depends on it, man. Worshiping the Most High the right way, doing what He says, we're dependent on it. Because we're in slavery because we didn't do it. So we have to learn how to do it the right way. We have to learn how to make that flesh burn. They call it what? The sacrifice of flesh? Sacrifices? I have to look it up. Have to make that sacrifice, man. You have to give up the things that you want. What you got, bro?
Salaki, I don't want. I was gonna say burning through the furnace of affliction for impurities.
There you go. Burn all it off, man. All that excess. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who you like. It don't matter. You can't give Joey at work the kingdom because Joey is a good white dude.
Right.
It don't work that way. You can't change the whole doctrine because Joey is a good white dude. You understand what I'm saying? You can't change the doctrine because Mufasa is your African neighbor and y'all eat doo-doo together or something. I don't know. You can't change the doctrine. You can't change what the laws to fit what you want. You are supposed to fit. You are supposed to change yourself to fit the laws. You are supposed to change yourself to become what the Lord wants you to become. You understand what I'm saying? It's not the other way around. And that's what these fake Israelites groups do. They use in the Bible, it say cannibalism. I don't know the whole bullshit that they say. Cannibalism, and when you break it down, they was burning incense with cannabis in it, and you can smoke weed. No, you can't. You can't smoke anything. If the Lord say your body is a temple and you flood a temple with smoke, you are destroying it. If you flood anything, anybody with anything with any kind of plant matter smoke, you are destroying it. It's as simple as that. But there's Israelite groups for people that like to smoke. Go to 16, Yabakun.
Khan. Hereby perceive we the Lord, the Salakia, verse 16. Hereby perceive we the love of God, because he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren.
See, here in the I.S.U.P.K, the Commander General YAHANNA, we know we have the love of God. Because every one of us would lay down our lives for the next one.
That's right.
No doubt about it.
Right.
But what did IUIC do when Joy went missing? They all in the street with a million purple Prince punk march. You know what I'm saying? They marching with hundreds of them in the street for nothing. But y'all can't risk your lives to get out there to go search for this sister body? You can't do that. You don't give your life for your people, man. And here, that's what we do. A brother have a problem with something, somebody talking with some, and I've been a part of this, and I know this is true here in Houston. Somebody pop off to a brother with some ill whatever, we coming. We gonna all be sitting in that brother's house, locked and loaded, ready to go. Somebody come with that stupid stuff to a sister, guess what? We coming. All right, buddy. You can threaten one of these women if you want.
Right.
It's gonna be bad news for you, because we coming. We protect ours, we love ours, and we put our lives on the line for them. Straight up. A disaster or something happened, the little freeze happened or something, a sister calls us up, brother calls us up, hey, I need some water. We coming. No matter what, icy roads, flood, it don't matter. Because my brother, right there, life is worth more than mine. And I'm not his brother if I don't think that way. You understand what I'm saying? Obviously, IUIC, they don't think that way. Fake Israelite groups don't think that way. They don't have that ironclad brotherhood and sisterhood we got. You know what I'm saying? So where we ready to go to war for each other. We ready to, I keep got the babies in here, man. We ready to bust some heads. We ready to, you know what I'm saying, throw down for each other. Right. Because we love each other the way that's prescribed by the scriptures, man. Go ahead, y'all.
Not of one kind. But whoso hath this world's good, and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him?
See, IUIC saw this sister's parents were hurting, wanting to get this sister's body back so they can bury her and, you know, do what they need to do to make them get some type of relief from what happened to her through IUIC letting in animals amongst them. They didn't say nothing. They didn't do nothing. They just shut their mouth towards that girl's parents. You understand what I'm saying? And tried to sweep it under the rug. Try to go at other Israelite groups and stuff when they mention the name Joy Morgan. Because they're so afraid of their shame. Don't get involved with something like that, man. I don't understand how IUIC is still standing. I guess they're still standing because there's wicked Negroes in the world. Because this place has been under so much scrutiny and done so many wicked things their higher-ups going to jail and all kind of stuff. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? They obviously don't care about their brothers and sisters. And you can see them with their actions. That child, mama and daddy sitting there crying every day. You know they was calling IUIC. And never did they try to ease their pain. Read 17 again, Yahweh.
Khan. But whoso hath this world's good, and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him?
And they had the manpower. You seen they had the manpower to do a search party for that girl. They marched them through the streets. You know what I'm saying? But just didn't care. Didn't care, man. That's not the way we roll here. I love you, sis. Hey, bro. I love you, nigga. You understand that? In every, and I say that in every prescribed way that these scriptures say for me to. You understand that? I will die for you. It ain't that hard because I ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? You see how all these things that the I.S.U.P.K say and all our sayings entwine with each other, man. It's perfect harmony in here. It ain't no confusion around here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to 1 John chapter 3, verse 10.
Khan. 1 John 3 and 10.
Uh-huh. And that's the difference, man. That's the difference between this place and fake Israelite groups. Brotherhood, actual love. Actually caring about each other.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 10. And this, the children of God are manifest, and the children of the devil, whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of God, neither he that loveth not his brother.
Yeah, you're not doing righteousness. These Israelite groups, they're not doing the righteousness of God. They're still allowing brothers to smoke marijuana. They're still allowing Caucasians in their midst. They're allowing Hamites in their midst. They're not fulfilling all of the things that we are to fulfill. You understand what I'm saying? They are basically still Christians. And we know Christians are children of the devil. We know that in here. So what are these fake Israelite groups? They're all children of the devil. They're all standing in the way. They're all stopping every black, Latino, and Native American from coming in here. You understand? And getting the proper teachers that they need. Those fake Israelite groups are giving brothers and sisters that want to continue with their specific sin a way out. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I don't want my husband to be able to have 2 wives. I'm going to go here. I don't want to stop smoking weed. I'm going to go here. You understand? I want to hang out with Africans. I'm going to go here. Old Bob at work, that's my old buddy there, old Bob. I'm going to go here. See what I'm saying? Scapegoats. Ways for our people to slip and slide and not have to do the amazing work that we do here in I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA. Not have to change, not have to hurt, not have to burn, not have to sit there and smell all the marijuana in the world and can't touch it. They don't want to have to go through that. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to have to exclude their white husband. So they go and find an Israelite group that will accept their white husband. I know somebody that's done this. Let's go to 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. So we have to be able to sniff out these fake Israelite groups. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you, if those of you that are still in the world and you're looking for a safe haven, the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA is the only one. And you can take that from me because I did my research diligently before I laced my boots up. And there was nowhere else. If the Lord wasn't with the I.S.U.P.K, he ain't with nobody, man. Straight up. After seeing the many fights and debates Captain Zariak and Kataza went through and won, and seeing the things that Commander General YAHANNA has done, and looking at other Israelite groups talking about they don't give a damn about Trayvon Martin, other Israelite groups saying that you can still smoke weed, or these rogue Israelites running around saying such insanities. I call them rogue Israelites. Saying such insanities, these comedic Israelites, and no, man. Cut it short. Leave that all alone. Put your boots on. Grab your Bible, your pen and paper, and get to the foot of one of these priests and prophets in the I.S.U.P.K or Commander General YAHANNA.
That's right.
There's nowhere else for you. There's no other safe haven. And we know this is a safe haven because we come in these doors. Look, I step through them doors, I ain't got no worries. The world is off my shoulders for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Where we at, Yahawahan?
It's like y'all don't want 1 John 4 and 17, sir? 4 and 17, or 1 John chapter 4?
And 20?
Kind of 1 John 4 and 20. It's like it. This is the book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
You see your brother, and you see him just addicted to this weed demon. You see that he can't stop. Soon as you're not moving, the first thing he looking for is the weed man. Every time you see him, he got weed on him. He's always ready to roll up. And you don't notice that that brother is a dope fiend. Instead, you say, come on in here with us. We all smoke weed. And we're an Israelite group. We serve the Lord. You see right here? Cannabasum or whatever. I don't know the breakdown that they use. I just know that it's dumb. See right here? See? You can smoke. See? See? You don't say nothing about it. Pass it. You're not loving your brother, man. You're not loving him. Because we all know a weed smoker take his last $5 to buy him a blunt before he buy him something to eat. If he hungry. I know. He'll do that, man. Take that last $5, spend it on that blunt, and won't go get him a 4 for $4 at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna see him, you gonna see your brother with that demon on his back, and you gonna not say, hey, you gonna have to stop. You gonna have to stop. You don't love your brother, man. And the love of God is not in you. And that's what's wrong with these fake Israelite groups. The love of the Lord is not in them because they don't actually love their brothers. 9 times out of 10, the leader of the group is somebody that got kicked out of here. 9 times out of 10, name them. Nate, I don't know. It's the only one I know because he's so disgusting. They all come out of here. They couldn't hack it in here. They didn't want to fight their demon. He came in here. We wouldn't let him smoke weed. He wanted to smoke weed, so he left and started him a group where you could smoke weed. He came in here. He didn't agree with multiple wives. His old lady ain't like the multiple wives thing or something. He left and started a group where you couldn't have multiple wives. See what I'm saying? All of it, which isn't the truth. You understand? The truth is here. The complete and entire truth, uncut, whether if you like it or not, is here. Go to Matthew chapter 7, verses 15 through 20. And that's for all the brothers and sisters that's actually looking for the truth, that's actually looking to change themselves, that's actually looking to become what the Lord wants us to become so we can get those things, man, so everybody can ride slab. So we all, just be riding slab on streets of gold.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Golly. It's like your daddy told you, you be good, he gonna get you that PlayStation 5. You know what I'm saying? But niggas just won't be good. They just won't listen. I want my PlayStation 5, man. What you got?
So they want excuses.
Hey, I'm gonna be good, man. I want my PlayStation 5. Go ahead with the verse.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
That's those leaders of fake Israelites groups. Those your bishops and your pastors and I don't know, elder. What else they call them? I don't know. All those jokers. That's them. That's what this is talking about. They come to you. See, we walk up, we thug that. boots. They think we a biker gang. They call us Power Rangers. We coming, you know. We ain't in sheep's clothing. Nothing, when you see us, unless you are part of I.S.U.P.K, when you see us, it does not make you calm. At all. You won't get out the way. It's not gonna make you calm, man. It's just that testosterone. You know what I'm saying? But you see IUIC in they nice little purple halfway Christian outfits. All of them looking all purple and twinkly gold and red and white and I don't know, all white, and I don't know what they be trying to do, man. You see them, there's wolves in sheep's clothing. Their clothing is real calming, you know what I'm saying? Because they get you all up in them and they get to rub in your head and go home with this little 21-year-old sister. Go home with this Hamite that's not of your people and have been preying upon your people for hundreds of years. Just go home with him. He'll bring you home. He'll give you some MDMA or whatever it was. Right. He'll molly you up. Try to take from you what's yours and leave you in the woods. He might leave you in the woods, sis, but it's going to be all right. He'll come back to check on you. Not here, man. No, not here. We send a sister home, we send her home protected. She come here. We're gonna take care of her. Sis say, hey, I can't make it home. It's gonna be a priest of high rank, a man that everybody know they can trust. He probably gonna be on speakerphone the whole ride, being surveilled. You know what I'm saying? You never know what tricks Captain Yachty got up his sleeve. He might send you on, I don't know, send you to bring her home with, ain't no telling, with a Zoom conference call hooked to you so he can see everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying? To protect the system. But not these false prophets. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead, give me some more.
Verse 16. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles?
It says, ye shall know them by their fruits. You shall know a false prophet by what he puts out. Right? Nasty Nate, you know he's a false prophet because he puts out brothers that's chasing transsexuals. You understand? He puts out sisters that get murdered by Hamites he let into his group. That's a false prophet. Don't follow them. Look at what's going on with them. Understand what's going on with them. Go ahead.
Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit.
A good tree brings forth good fruit. That's what the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge brings forth. Good fruit. Workers, men, warriors, princesses, little bitty cute babies. Good fruit. A nation put together that has perfect brotherhood and sisterhood. You understand what I'm saying? That's the good fruit that we bring forth. Brothers that get out there in them streets and go and feed the poor of Israel. You understand what I'm saying? Good fruit. Sisters that don't go cheat on their man. Sisters that cover themselves and act right. You know what I'm saying? Good sisters. You know what I'm saying? Good kids. Good fruit. That's what you have to look for. You have to look for a commander. Jury YAHANNA, he ain't missed one yet. And if he do, General Muhammad is always ready to clip bad fruit off the tree. You know what I'm saying? Our bad fruit gets clipped and thrown the hell away. You know what I'm saying? Don't know nothing but good fruit gets taken from this tree. The bad fruit gets cut up and thrown in the garbage back to the world where they supposed. The bad fruit goes to IUIC.
Right.
The bad fruit goes to those other fake Israelite groups. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead, give me another one.
Verse 18. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit.
Commander General YAHANNA wasn't a good tree. The I.S.U.P.K wasn't a good tree. Wouldn't be no good fruit coming from him. We do business with businesses, and they see how upstanding we are. Their business wants to only hire from us. That's the level of good fruit that's coming out of this tree. To where businesses say, damn, this is a good pool for me to hire from. I'm gonna hire all y'all. All y'all come through. Come on, put in your applications. I want every man you got. Because they can see that this tree, Commander General YAHANNA, the I.S.U.P.K, is putting out good fruit. That's all it can do. The Lord with Commander General YAHANNA, man. Straight up. Straight up. Ain't nothing else you can say. Ain't no way getting around it. Ain't no way sweetening it up. The Lord is with Commander General YAHANNA. I'm convinced. Go ahead.
Continue, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Con. Every tree that bringeth Salakia. Wherefore, verse 20. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them.
Go to 19.
Salakia. Verse 19. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire.
Thus saith the Lord. Each and every one of these fake Israelite groups, these churches, these mosques, or whatever, that's not putting forth good fruit, if your people still smoking weed, you got murderers coming out your Israelite group, you got brothers chasing transvestites coming out your Israelite group, you got whatever, baby mama drama, people trying to steal other people, old ladies, whatever may come out of your Israelite group, if it is not good fruit, that tree, that Israelite group, or whatever, church or whatever, it's going to be cast down in the fire. That's what it just said. I didn't make it up. I'm just telling you what it say. All these fake Israelite groups is going to be done with, man. I'm going to be cast down in the fire. That's why it's so important for brothers and sisters out there to understand that this is a life or death thing when you're trying to, I hate to even say this, choose an Israelite group. You have to understand there is no choice. There is only one West. There is only the I.S.U.P.K under command of General YAHANNA. Anything else will deliver you death. Straight up. Go to Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 10.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 10. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings.
This goes out to the pastor. This goes out to the leaders of the fake Israelite groups. This goes out to everybody that's trying to get somebody to do something that ain't right. The Lord tries the reins, man. He's going to search your heart, and he give every man according to his ways. You're going to get what you put out, homie. Straight up. And according to the fruit of his doings. If you're doing something that's causing other brothers and sisters to come short of the Lord, to come short of the Lord's ways, if you creating a doctrine that takes brothers and sisters away from the Lord, you're going to get yours. It's as simple as that. You have not gotten away. You will not get away. And who the hell do you think you're getting away from? The Lord? You think you're going to take his most valuable jewels, his sheep, these babies, and lead them away from him and be all right? That's what these fake Israelite groups believe. That they can pull you in, keep you away from the I.S.U.P.K under command of General YAHANNA, teach you that you can continue to sin, that you can continue smoking weed, that you can continue keeping office with heathens, with whites, with white people, and with Africans, and with whatever. You teach his sheep that. You teach his people that against his Bible, and you think you're going to get away from the Lord. La-ah. You're going to get paid. So the moral of the story is be careful, man. Don't fall for none of these fake Israelite groups. Don't let them keep you away from the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. These doors is always open, man. We got brothers and sisters coming in here out the world with flames on their damn back. And we beat the flames off of them. You know what I'm saying? And wash them with the word, with the teaching, man. That's right. Teach them to put their boots on. Teach their sister to wrap her head. Teach them babies where the snacks at. And we roll on, man. Because this is the house that our fathers made, man. This is a gift to us from the Lord right here where we at. Where we can feel good, man. Where we ain't got to worry about racism. Racism, man. I can't even, if I go to my house, in my house I have to worry about racism. Right now, the people hating on me because my barbecue pit outside. Where the hell is it supposed to be? Hey man, cause my barbecue pit outside, y'all. Because I put a note on my door. Told me they was gonna hit me for 200. I go around the complex. There's so many barbecue pits outside of those. I'm like, damn, what's so special about them? Oh, okay. I got it. I'm just gonna throw the barbecue pit away and move. I would fight it, but it ain't worth it. And with that, I'm gonna turn the class over to Trooper Yapakan.
Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew. Mayashara, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, memorial of blowing of trumpets, first day of the 7th month, Monday 6th of September, 2021, Leviticus 23 and 24 through 25. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And those are the security announcements. Separate announcement. Brothers and sisters, Google search